know the password.
Pay up then.
How much would that be? Oh, what would you know? I have to remember the password. The password is let me in.
I won't pay. Let me in.
Yes, sir.
God, I love Axie. And so, welcome to the Putrid Grove. Now, obviously, nighttime might not exactly be the best place to be here, or the best time. Wait, are you... You're not... Just to blend in, We're just blending in, we're not here to totally purchase stuff from someone. Greetings! Oh, you play Gwent. Oh, this is a bad time to be playing Gwent. But we have to blend in, Don't raise any suspicions. Greetings, I'm looking to buy Gwent cards. Obviously.
What are you offering?
Do you sell them? You don't sell Gwent cards. Why don't you sell... Ooh, wow. Okay, that's expensive, but Seracanian saddlebags, 100 maximum inventory weight. Oh. Oh, this is gonna be expensive, but I want that. Oh, God. I'm taking it. I'm definitely taking it. But that hurts a lot. I only had 5,000 crowns. How am I going to fund my Gwent addiction? Oh, dear, oh, dear. Alright, do I need anything of this stuff? Maybe I need some, not entirely sure. Let me see if I can sell some extra things that I've got. I think that will do. Thank you, good sir. And at the same time, how about a round of Gwent? I swear, if Triss is here, she's going to walk in on me playing Gwent. I was molding this guy, making him my friend so he would tell me where she would be. That's entirely the plan, right?
Wouldn't mind a few rounds of cards.
I just have to make up excuses for playing Gwent. This is getting bad, but we're doing it. Oh, you're playing monsters. Oh, I don't like that. Okay, but I do like my Biting Frost, so how about... Ooh, Prince Stennis I like. I'm gonna say... I don't have a clear weather. I can use my medic twice for the next round. I'm removing the K20 Siege Expert. For a Blue Stripe Commando... maybe? I'll remove it. Not entirely sure if that was better or not, but we'll figure it out. Anyway, starting, give me a few extra cards. Thank you very much. And Villain Trent and Mirth, that's what I like to see. Hold up. A monster deck that is using a decoy? That's a surprise. Did not see that one coming, honestly. Like, does the monster deck have spies or not? Like, I don't know what possibilities there are in regards to cards. So, yeah. Can you please play that spy? Can you please play the spy? At least I've got the benefit right now that I can just freely play this. I don't have to worry for a Scorch. There we go. That's what I like to see. Thank you very much. And now, with a bit of luck, maybe with 2 cards in total, I can outplay you. Or a few more. Come on. Werewolf, nice. At least you're not throwing down stuff like the Crones, but yeah. Anyway, I'm giving you a massive boost right now, and I can defeat you with 1 more card, which would be my Biting Frost. Oh god. Okay. Alright, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16. Love it. Oh, as long as you... Okay. There's a risk here. What was your ability? Double strength of all close combat units. Okay. If he has a clear weather, this plan fails. So my question is... Do I risk it? Do I play a Commander War, or do I play a Biting Frost right now and hope he doesn't have a clear weather so I can destroy his entire lane with Villain Trent and Mirth? Or... yeah. That's all I got. Okay. I'm gonna play this foolishly. I hope he's going to pass right now. I hope he's going to pass. Maybe he'll pass. Come on. I'll have to waste 2 extra cards. Oh, that's even better. That is even better. Okay. You've got such an advantage. There's no way I could possibly win from you, my friend. I'll just throw down a Crinford Reaver. I don't know what to do. Go on, pass. Thank you. Alright, so now it's a waste of 2 cards, maybe. But I totally win this. Honestly, I don't even need to use 2 cards. I can just use Biting Frost. Oh, I wanted to use Villain Trentemurf to utterly ruin you, but that's not necessary right now. So, I'll pass. Thank you. And everything is fine, right? What card do I get? Trebuchet. That's fine, I guess. Still could be better, but I'm gonna draw out a few more cards from you while I can. Like, I don't know if you still have got the Crones or something. Ooh. Yeah, that's kind of matching my Vernon Roach card, I'll give you that. Okay, I have got a Dunbanner Medic. Question is, do I want to use that on the Crinford Reaver and boost that up? At the risk of possibly losing everything I've got right now. I might do that. I play you. I can use my hero ability to boost this row. Okay, I'm kind of expecting this to happen. Yeah, I'm not entirely worried. I'm fine. Nope. I am fine. Here we go. All the way up to 12. I'm winning. You need to use a few more cards, friend. Will you do that? Earth Elemental. Okay. I was kind of hoping for a little bit more, but it will have to do. I think I'm gonna destroy your Bruxay. Because that's the point of hero cards. They don't work with Commander Warhorns. Oh. Well, that sucks. Yeah, that kind of sucks. Question, how badly do I want to risk him having a Scorch card? If I play one of these, I can bring one back for the next round and still get the boost with the Dunbanner Medic. But right now I draw out 1 extra card of his. That's the idea. And even if you were to pass right now, I'm winning. I'm winning this round, I think. Right? If I do that, you can't Scorch me. And you have to lose this round. There we go. Alright, let's now pummel you into the ground. For dealing with the monster deck, I'm doing pretty decently. And although our score currently is pretty nice, I am actually going to go even further than this. There we go. Because I love to see that 30-30-30 power. Thank you. But no, for a monster deck that has been using the muster cards, we did pretty well this time around. I like it. Thank you, good sir. What do we get in return? We get... well, have a horrible day, I say. Biting Frost, as if I don't have that yet. Dear. Oh dear. So, question now is, why the hell do I have a map marker on my map? Let's remove that, thank you. We're looking for anyone. Yeah, that's good for you. Oh.
The right miracle you've worked, I'd like to repay you.
Convince those knaves on the city council that spells are not needed on a whim, but positively indispensable.
I won't listen, my lord. They're scared of Mengo.
In that case, please convey that if any of them should fall ill, he can stick his head in the flames of the eternal fire. Now, permit me some rest.
A mutated monster slayer. Fascinating example of genetic engineering.
I'll take that as a compliment, thank you very much. How are you?
Please leave me alone.
Okay, sure. I mean, I get it, it's nighttime, but... yeah.
Oi, Grey Knight. Need a squire?
No, I am working best solo, and oh dear, there's a lot of drunks and beggars around here, eh? And I'm getting the...
Look what I found! That's a curtain necklace. Where'd you get it? It was lying in the street, so I took it.
You look me straight in the eyes and lie, just like your pa. You're a good lad. Now go play. Mummy's got to get some sleep before she goes to work.
I's a war veteran.
Well, okay
Spare
then.
me a crown.
I would love to spare a crown, but I can't. Anyway, King of Beggars henchman, greetings.
How are things?
Good. More and more people come to our secret clinics looking for help.
Menger's hound's not scaring them off anymore.
I guess incurable disease is more terrifying than torture.
In that case, I'll count on more tribute coming in.
You already take 80% of what we receive.
Aye, but don't forget it's me who secures the nooks and crannies where you and yours can hide.
That's still a lot, 80%. Anyway,
About time we made something clear, sorceress.
Yes, high time.
Me and my men will manage just fine without the help of you or any other mages. But you, well, without our help, you're sitting ducks for the temple guard. Who do I spy?
Geralt?
Hey, Triss.
See you two know each other. See you two know each other well. I was curious whether you'd managed to find me, Witcher.
in due time I find everyone. Got something to take up with me? But you knew I was looking for you. Did your little ravens tell you in the streets? Or the street rats tell you?
Your spies tell you I was looking for the Putrid Grove?
My skull would be a home for bottom-feeding river fish if I didn't keep an ear to the ground. And please, Putrid Grove, ugly name for our cozy little hideout, wouldn't you say?
Haven't made up my mind just yet, but what would you call it in that case?
So what would you call this dive?
Dunno. The Garden of Liberty, maybe?
For a man who shakes down beggars and thieves for tribute, you're quite the romantic.
You say
80%.
tribute, I say taxes. You say thieves, I say hard-working street clerks. See, Witcher, I've got plans, big plans, far-reaching plans to reshape this city head to toe.
Ever thought of seeking a seat on the city council?
City Council is a puppet troupe with a hierarchy of the Church of the Eternal Fire as its puppeteer. Until recently, that is, when Radovid and his witch hunters took the reins. The semblance of power don't interest me.
Okay, then what do you want? Because I'd say you don't stand a chance, but hey, a little bit of hope here and there maybe?
A man with a vision.
One day, the so-called free city of Novigrad will be truly free. But before that can happen, we got to rid it of superstition, farting around about the hallowed essence of the eternal fire. Nonsense for kiddies.
Apparently not. Cheering crowd at the execution. Mostly adults.
Unfortunately.
Any crowd of rabble will cheer to the stench of burning flesh. But one day, folk will understand the eternal fire's naught but a leash around their necks.
Problem with that, however,
They call
is
this place the Putrid Grove.
they find out too
But
late.
it's the rest of Novigrad that's putrefied. This here's the last bastion of normality, sanity, reason. I'm actually glad someone like you's found his way to our city. Because it will be our city one day, Geralt. Mark my words.
Yours, plural.
Yeah, mine. And me friends. But that's a tale for another time. For now, I'll leave you two alone. Because I can see, well, you clearly need it.
Let's just
Geralt,
say it's been
I
a
have
long
lot of
time.
things to take care of in town.
At this
I'll be
hour?
glad to tag along.
I mean, it makes sense if you spend most of your life outside of this place in the evening out there, but
What's your
Yeah.
arrangement? He using you?
Helping me to survive, actually.
6 months ago, if somebody said Triss Merigold would be working for a Novigrad criminal, I'd never have believed it.
6 months ago, Triss Merigold parted with someone very dear to her and had to start anew. Hasn't turned out like I imagined. Come on, let me give you a taste of my life.
Yeah, I figure it's not as rose-tinted as we might think.
Madam Sorceress. Beautiful as ever. Damn shame to part.
Don't fret. Bound to be back soon.
Does he normally do that? He's not under my accent control, right?
I take it you're in Novigrad on important business.
Quite
Important
so.
doesn't do it justice. I'm looking for someone.
More precisely,
Young woman who's like a daughter to me.
her. Here. No, impossible.
She was here. There are witnesses, evidence. Was hoping you'd heard something. You've been here a while. I need you to help me find something, anything, a trace.
I'll do everything I can, of course. Who might know more?
Well, obviously I was hoping you, but if you haven't heard anything, that might be problematic. Are you... You do see they're playing here, right? Do you want... Okay, I'm not telling you how to do your job, but you're currently drawing attention by walking right through the band. But why haven't you changed your appearance, Triss? It's not for me to tell you how to do your job, but you're wanted. And you're a mage who can change their appearance. So, at least a different hair color, maybe?
Hello, Klug. Managed to get those magic incense ingredients?
Yes, somewhat with difficulties, you might say. I was walking along the canal with a sack full of goodies for you. Looked up and spied a trio of temple guards coming the other way.
Get to the point, Klug. No time today for one of your long stories.
Wait! A sack full of magicalities and they were coming straight towards me. I don't easily frighten, but I felt a cold sweat on my arse, I did. I'm afraid I had no choice. I dropped the sack in the water. I had to. When asked why, I claimed it contained a dead cat. You shan't believe this, but they believed me.
I need that package, Klug. I've got a contract.
It must be on the canal bed. Luckily, it was heavy enough to sink. I'm sure it'll turn up if you search.
You expect me to pay you, then dive for my goods into that ice-cold filth?
I don't think you have any other choice right now, Triss. Gotta be prepared to make sacrifices. But you can be lucky that I'm around. I'll get it.
I can do that. Where'd you toss the package?
Near the crane. Second bridge in from the harbour.
I didn't expect such devotion.
Wanted to freshen up anyway. Let's go.
Stop. Hear that? They've come for us.
The fall didn't break until I began to prick his heels. Every man's got his sensitive spots. Interrogated a mage once. Pain couldn't touch him. Tore off his fingernails, crushed his bollocks, nothing. Turned out, he was devilishly ticklish. I placed a beetle on his belly and set a mug atop it. Damn near went mad.
We were lucky this time, but you'd best leave via the sewers. The trapdoor's in the floor.
Take care of yourself, Klug.
Yeah, for how great the city of Novigrad might look, it's quite rotten on the inside. So, sewers. Entrance. Okay, you've got a lot of stuff. I'm not gonna be mean enough to steal that from you. At least not right in front of your eyes. I see that. Triss, we've got company. We've definitely got company. Okay. Is it me or is this Drowner capable of taking quite the punch? No, you don't. That's how we do it. You get frozen with fire. I like it. And let me take that. Thank you, Drowner Tongue. Okay. Will this guy mind if we take his stuff down here? Because I see chests. I see stuff. It's the sewers. Anyone who leaves stuff inside of the sewers will want it to be stolen by monsters. Obviously. Yeah. Triss, it might have been 6 months apparently, but in all that time, I haven't changed one bit. Also, apparently there's a herb here. Somewhere? Can't see it, but...
There's a draft. Should be an exit here. Wood wouldn't have sent us here if there wasn't. Must be a lever on this wall that'll open the secret passage.
Yeah, question. How much do you trust this Klug fella? Because if you trust him, sure. But he might also trap us inside of here. I mean... You never know. With the temple guard this heavy on the patrol? With Menge around? So...
Well?
Yeah, I'm looking. I'm not exactly seeing anything. So... What did you say? I'm not seeing any wall. Anything that can be broken. Oh. Never mind. Found something.
Free City of Novigrad. The name actually used to mean something.
The very reason so many mages came here after the massacre at Loch Muin. Thought they'd be safe from Radovid's reapers. Instead, they jumped out of the frying pan into the fire. But
Clearly.
Novigrad stands on top of a mountain of coin. And winning a war takes 3 things. Coin, and even more coin. That's why they're exterminating mages, confiscating their property and possessions. And they'll go after non-humans next. The elves occupy slums, but the dwarves practically control financial life in the city.
Official word is that Novigrad will remain neutral. Somehow
Judging by
doubt
what
anyone
Klug
believes
said,
that
the
anymore.
parcel should be around here on the bottom. Unless the poor man was mistaken. He's been forgetful ever since Menge interrogated him. Seems to be suffering from a persecution complex, too.
Current must have carried the sack seaward. I'll swim towards the port. Coming with?
Maybe some other time.
Yeah, some
What are
other
you missing?
time.
Water's thick with pungent oils. Guessing it'll do wonders for my complexion.
Are you... Is that a hint? Hurry up. Don't complain. Get in the water. Thank you, Triss. Was nice meeting you too. Dear, oh dear. Alright, so further upstream. Well, good thing I've got myself a killer whale potion if I can find it. There we go. Should at least give me a little bit of fishing down here. Alright, let's see what we've got. Because we've got stuff for sure. No dead bodies. Some dead fish. Yeah, this is totally healthy. Totally healthy. So, we were looking for a sack, but that's not gonna stop me from taking everything else that might be around here. Like lesser dustbox runestones and basically junk. Yeah, let's just take the leather sack and get out of here. Unless there might be more? Nah, it doesn't seem to be the case. Well, in that case, let's get out of here quickly. The stuff I do to find my sort of child. Anyway.
Find the parcel? Or did you get wet for no reason?
Nothing like a refreshing swim in a filthy canal. Found a few fish, a rusty anchor, the carcass of a boat. Oh, and this.
Oh, my package. Hope the contents aren't soaked through. Oh, you're a doll.
Thank you.
Seem to be in your element.
Still remember my elements? How I use them?
Come on, 6 months isn't that long. It's not like I'm senile.
But you do have a history of amnesia.
True.
I've recovered my memory completely.
Good. That should stop people from taking advantage of you.
Yeah, you think.
Someone's been taking advantage of me.
I have, for one.
I've never even intimated.
We need to hurry.
Yeah, okay, if that's true, then let's hurry. Before the temple guard catches us. How many did you bribe and such? Where are we going?
Greetings, sorceress.
Greetings, Brandon.
I didn't expect you to bring company.
Yeah. Did you tell him you're a sorceress, Triss? Really?
Triss, You told this man you're a sorceress?
Of course. She was looking for work. That's her chief asset.
Are you, Triss?
I know it was reckless, but competition's stiff here. No one would hire me if I claimed to be a common rat catcher.
More importantly, no one would believe such a beauty could be an exterminator of rodents. But I'd prefer you not to tarry and begin.
Triss, you and Brandon here. You've agreed a price?
We settled on a full coin purse.
Brandon & Co. is a serious outfit. We've the largest granary in all Novigrad.
Okay, in that case, let's get to work. Yeah, it's not for me to mess around with your business, Triss.
All right then, let's get to work.
We need to place these crystals around the granary, near anything that looks rat-related.
Yeah. I still think it's a bad idea for you to tell people you're a sorceress knowing that you're wanted.
You take the other half. Look for evidence of rat activity.
Mm-hmm. Thing is, I know what evidence of manticore activity looks like, but rodents?
Geralt, we'd both rather be somewhere else. I'd rather be sitting in a royal council meeting, but they killed my king. Look for crevices and droppings.
Once we place this incense, what then?
I'll cast a spell and the rats will leave.
You can't do that without sprinkling incense? Don't really feel up to looking for rat shit.
Stop whining.
It's a common complaint, though. And I mean, looking for rat activity. Found the rats. See, that's how a witch does it. I'll leave you to do how you do it. Okay. Note to self, don't set alight the granary itself. That would kind of ruin everything. Yeah, maybe your way is better. Look for rat activity, dear oh dear. But seriously, you telling people that you're a mage, you're wanted. I am gonna tell you how to do your job right now, but seriously, that's highly risky.
Looks like a good spot. I don't like that guy.
Brandon? I don't either. He's much too fat.
Can't help but agree. But no, notice how he didn't try to haggle?
Must really want the rats out.
Triss, he's a merchant. He makes his living by haggling.
If I worried about that sort of thing, I'd starve to death in this city.
Maybe, but at the same time... Honestly, I've got a bad feeling about this. Anyway, incense down. Time to find more rat droppings. You'd seriously expect the life of a witch to be a little bit more glamorous sometimes and not looking for rat shit.
Monster slayer in the world's largest city. Looking for rat shit.
That's what I mean!
Jeez.
Oh boy. Alright, rat shit here, rat shit there, rat shit everywhere.
Every hole in there.
Alright, get ready for some magic fireworks. Once I activate the incense, we'll have a moment to talk.
Sure. But I might be complaining. I might not have changed in that regard. But it's good to see you again, Triss. So... that's it? Or are you still busy?
Well, now we wait for them to scurry away.
Interesting method. Never had much luck with rats. Once I hit one with a fork in complete darkness, trying to show off my witcher's senses. Masterful throw, really. Problem was, no one else saw it. How could they in the dark?
So, what do you think? Rat catcher? It's a long way to fall from being advisor to Temeria's king.
I'm just glad to see you safe and sound, and...
Reconciled?
Are you truly or just pretending? At the same time, it's good that there aren't bad feelings between us. Like, how exactly did we leave? The last time I remember seeing you was when we left Loch Muin, and you were kind of a mess because you were still in the hands of Nilfgaard, and Letho kind of saved you because I went after saving Saskia because I thought that was of the bigger importance for everyone, and it's good that there aren't any bad feelings between us.
I was worried about seeing you again. Doubted it could be pleasant.
We said everything there was to say 6 months ago. I don't want to go back to that.
I'm not going back to it. It's one thing to say something, it's another to actually do it.
We promised to remain friends. I hope nothing will change that. So, tell me how Yen's doing?
How do you know I found her?
You didn't answer my question. How's Yen?
She's kind of the person who told me about you being here, and... she's fine, not bad. Honestly, I don't know. I've only met her for a very short moment of time. We've barely had proper time to properly talk. And a lot is still up in the air, so honestly, I don't know.
Don't know yet. Asking about anything specific?
Never mind. I got my answer.
Which would be... Well, looks like the rats are leaving the ship, or the granary. It might not be befitting for a mage, but this seems like a handy parlor trick.
Well, well. Our lovebirds having themselves a little chat instead of working.
Don't you see the rats running away? We're done.
The job's done. Geralt, those are...
I know who they are, Triss.
He betrayed us.
Begged me to notify them if I encountered a mage, sorceress, what have you. Didn't have the heart to refuse.
It's a trap, Geralt.
You think?
Stank from the start.
Such a sharp sense of smell. You should have legged it while you had the chance.
I don't generally leg it. Here's what I think you should do. Pay up and march your boys out of here while there's still time.
Don't be ridiculous. I didn't hire a sorceress in order to pay her.
We should have asked for payment in advance.
Mutant. If it's not your business, stay out of it.
You've just made it my business.
But I can't take it. All right, we've talked. Do what you gotta. Just remember, I can't help but get in your way.
Heard enough from this horse, son.
As have I. Neither is to leave here alive.
I'm taking that personal, friend. I'm taking that personal right to the point where I'm actually messing up, at least a little bit. Okay, witch hunter down. No, that's me almost down. Okay, friend, Triss, can you let him hit me in the face, please? Thank you. That's kind of what we want. I like your magic. You know what? Let me join in. Let me join in. I mean, they kind of deserve it, right? At least a little bit. Get it from both sides. You, my friend. We're just melting you alive. Okay. Triss, he's hurting me. I can do this all night. Well, Triss, he's for you. There we go.
That bastard hired me on the assumption he wouldn't have to pay me. Duped and trapped like a child. If not for you, we need to find Brandon.
Yeah, and we really need to discuss you talking about other people, or talking against other people, to other people, that you're a mage. I hate to say it, but I kind of told you so. And you don't need this, right? No, I'll take it. Well, yeah, let's find our Brandon friend, shall we? Oh, you're a fool.
Don't kill me. Good sir, no. They forced me.
Oh, did
Had I
they?
not told them, they'd have set fire to my home, my warehouse. The mage hunters know no mercy. Spare me, good man. Be not like those murderers.
Shut up. I should kill you. Thing is, you'd be no good to anyone but the gulls as a corpse. So you'll live and pay us double. Now.
Fine. Your coin.
Now, get.
Thanks, Geralt.
Yeah. You should really watch out for yourself, Triss. I know this is quite different from the life you had before King Voltas died, and you were forced into this. I am aware of that, but I fear you might be a little bit too trusting.
You should try to keep better company.
He was still better than some mages. You know, I've been thinking who might know something about Ciri, and I just got an idea. There's an Oniromancer in town.
A what now?
Corrine Tilly. Very capable, supposedly.
Never trusted in Dreamer's abilities myself.
Corine's been very effective. You should at least try. She's taken a job close by. Follow the canal away from the fish market. The house is near the first bridge. Its owner, DeJohn Kier, is a rich banker.
Not coming with me?
I've got some things to take care of.
Another rat-infested warehouse?
Not exactly. Nothing even remotely satisfying. Such are the times.
Well, in any case, it was nice seeing you again, Triss.
It was nice to see you again.
You too, Geralt. You should go now, before Corrine goes back into hiding somewhere.
What if I want to find you?
I live in the Bits, near the fish market. Stop by. It'd be nice.
All right. See you later.
I'll be sure to visit you at some point again. Well, that certainly could have gone better. But hey. I'm honestly still surprised that we managed to find her. I'm surprised she's still alive at this point in time. But at the end, let's just say I'm happy that she's alive. Ever since Radavit had given the witch hunters a free hand, the persecution of mages had ascended to new heights everywhere in the north, and Novigrad was no exception. The smell of burning flesh filled the air as the witch hunters set fire to freaks and mages of all kinds during gruesome public spectacles. Triss had been forced into hiding, and Geralt was forced to go to great lengths to find her. And when he finally did, she was glad to see a friendly face, even one that brought back some still painful memories. Triss had no knowledge where Ciri might have gone, but she did know an individual who could be of help. A dreamer named Corrine Tilly. Which brings us to Novigrad dreaming. Oniromancers, or dreamers as they are more commonly called, possess the ability their name implies to divine the future or relive the past through dreams. Corrine was one of the best of her kind and had no trouble finding clients, even with the hostility to the occult that reigned in Novigrad at the time. Geralt hoped she would spare him a few moments and set off to find her in a house where she had gone to ply her trade. So we're looking for this Corrine Tilly. Niromancy, the magic art of deciphering the past and the future as they appear in dreams, is difficult for even a highly trained sorceress to master. Those born with the talent, however, excel at it without any formal education. Such was the case of Corrine Tilly, whose fame as a dreamer, as such diviners are known, had spread far and wide. I mean, the idea of deciphering dreams like that certainly must be difficult, because you're dealing with fantasy as well, not just reality, but dear oh dear, how do you know that the monster that's under the bed is not actually a nightmare, but might actually be a real thing? Like, can you figure that out in dreams? Who knows? Anyway, that also leaves our Francis Bedlam, the King of Beggars. The free city of Novigrad had known no king's rule for nearly 200 years. Francis Bedlam surely had this fact in mind when he anointed himself the King of Beggars, a title that mocked the pomposity of crowned heads while simultaneously stealing a bit of said pomp for itself. Bedlam was a pragmatic man, a trait of great use in his profession, which involved managing a network of thieves, beggars, tramps, and street urchins that trickled through every part of the city. His contacts provided him with the freshest gossip and tastiest morsels of information, and the cut he took of his subjects' earnings guaranteed a sizable income for the maintenance of his court in the Putrid Grove. Francis despised fanaticism and prejudice in equal measure, which meant that mages fleeing the witch hunters' pincers often turned to him for protection. I mean, on one hand, he seems to be abusing people with 80% of income, but at the same time, at least he's giving people a roof over their head. So I guess we should be happy for that. And lastly, we've got a little bit of extra information for Triss Merigold. It seemed Triss had gone into hiding from the so-called witch hunters persecuting mage wielders in the city, turning to one of the leaders of the local underworld for protection. After a bit of a runaround, Geralt found the sorceress who had indeed entered into an arrangement with the so-called King of Beggars. She paid for his protection by providing magic services to his organization. Though Triss did not know anything about Ciri and her stay in Novigrad, unfortunately, she promised to do all within her power to aid Geralt's search. Though theoretically Triss and Geralt had ended their romance half a year earlier, it was clear the feelings they felt for each other had not vanished so easily. To deal with this, the sorceress pretended that nothing had happened, and the Witcher, as is his wont, sheepishly masked his feelings with a mix of hesitant interest and fake indifference. It must be said that both of them handled the situation quite awkwardly. Especially because we've slept with each other. Seriously? Triss versus Yennefer? And us having to choose where we stand in all of this? Do we maybe have to just stay single forever? 'Cause, whatever the case may be, it's awkward indeed. But so, we are left to search for this Oneiromancer. And apparently we have to follow the path over here. This is some kind of house in that direction. So, this should be easy.
Fucking yours.
Well, I certainly would advise you to not look in the mirror, because apparently you're a Whoreson.
Double shades.
That's an interesting name, by the way. You give yourself the name of Whoreson, so the insult of being a Whoreson does no longer apply to you. That's curious. Anyway, this should be the place. This should be the place.
With the King of Beggars holding a high rank in the underworld of Novigrad, I can't help but be curious about these supposed Whoresons. Are they part of the King's merry band of ruffians? Or are there gangs aplenty where the light doesn't shine?